Good evening, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us here at the India Today Best City Awards, the very first of its kind.
A warm welcome to the inaugural edition of India Today's Best City Awards. I think these are a very important set of awards because traditionally in India cities have been neglected. I'm sorry to say for no other reason but politics. I hope that India Today's survey of the country's cities, which as far as I know is the first of its kind in India, will ultimately work to benefit the 400 million people who live in these urban centers. For us, the survey is the first logical step towards the big dream of building world-class cities in India. There's no reason why we can't have Shanghai or Beijing in India. I'd like to end by congratulating all the award winners. Let's hope that this is a new beginning for the urban Indian legend. Thank you for all being here tonight. May I request now the Honorable Minister to deliver his keynote speech. Thank you.
As we all know, India is urbanizing rapidly, and the challenges of urbanization in India are unprecedented in scale and significance. In scale, just the very size. In scale, just the very size not only of our mega cities, but even of our smaller cities, our medium-sized cities, tier 2, tier 3, tier 4. These are also enormous challenges. And significance because these are the hubs of economic activity. Of course, there is a huge urban infrastructure deficit. This huge urban infrastructure deficit is because growth has preceded development. Growth has preceded infrastructure. Now, when growth has preceded infrastructure, whatever we build in the next 5, I'd say even 10 years, we'll be catching up with the past, not really building for the future. We need to have a proper urban infrastructure. We need to do capacity building, and we need to be catching up with the past. I want to congratulate India Today on honoring and recognizing the cities, the indexes which, on the basis of which this recognition made are very important. These are our basic services. And it's these basic services which bring to the forefront the best and the worst. Thank you very much for inviting me to be here with you today.
Thank you, Mr. Kamal Nath. Can I please also request our guest of honor for the evening, Ms. Deepa Das Munshi, MOS Urban Development, to please come on stage. And can I also ask Dr. Sudhir Krishna, Secretary in the Ministry of Urban Development, to join them on the stage. Mr. Kamal Nath, I would like to ask the first question. You spoke about how there should be focus on all the cities across India and not just the metros. But don't you think that in the race to get ahead, there are only certain cities which are the showpiece cities, as it were, and the rest are slowly getting left behind?
Well, the JNURM was reform-based. What were the reforms for the smaller municipalities? You'll do double entry accounting. You will collect a certain percentage of your operation and maintenance cost of your services. Very basic things. It's true that some municipalities and some states have lagged behind in this. We are correcting that even if they promise reforms, even if they undertake to carry out those reforms, we've done that even in JNURM 1 on an undertaking, time-bound undertaking that they'll carry on these reforms. We will let them go ahead.
Let me ask you, Minister, what is your vision of this city? Because I'm troubled by a number of things. You speak of a municipal service of the state. Now, I'm just curious, do you think the city should be run by the state? Or should the city be run by people it hires itself, like most cities around the world actually do? Don't you think the city, state-level municipal service will actually destroy a city's competence to hire its own people, do its own things, and make it more beholden to the state than it actually be independent? You speak of the metro as your primary solution to transport. And yet, as you said, 440 kilometers of the metro in Delhi, is roughly more than what we have spent. In your previous charge you had that, is more than what you have spent in the Golden Quadrilateral and the National North-South East-West Highway in a single city. Do we really want to go fully down that path without exploring other options?
Let me first answer what you said about who should the municipalities be managed by. I entirely agree with you. Our constitutional amendment, what was the 74th or 73rd constitutional amendment, was devolution of powers. How many states implemented it? In our federal system, how many states implemented it? You know yourself. Today, when at least even in our bigger municipalities, forget the Nagar Panchayats, who depend on their salaries for the state government. If the state government doesn't give them the grants, they can't pay their salaries. Forget about building projects, or forget about cleaning roads. The devolution has not taken place. A city, a town, a habitation is best governed by its own people. But what do we do? The other question you said was about slums and metros. I agree with you that metros, which are underground, have cost us. I won't say it's more than what has been spent on all the road projects in the country. But underground metro costs us 100 crores per kilometer. Underground metro. So we are looking, we've now moved to whatever we can do. We can do overhead. I was saying when I was speaking, how do we integrate? How do we integrate BRTS? How do we integrate monorail? How do we integrate metros? It cannot be metros alone. Metro is not the answer. I'm very clear on it.
Sir, I know urbanization is a huge challenge, and you need a few lifetimes to address just the present situation. But in this, what we're really losing out is, and very rapidly, is the image centers of all the cities. Because the image center for Calcutta is still Dalhousie Square. For Delhi, it's Shah Jahanabad. For Bombay, it's South, the Fort area. And unfortunately, it's inner city decay, which is one of the biggest problems in terms of services, infrastructure, and everything. And what is the tool that you as a cabinet minister can apply to cities to ensure that there are specific heritage bylaws for specific heritage precincts?
Heritage management has to be built into all our developmental regulations. Not only that, I found that even for the government building, you take all these Raj Bhavans, you take all these really priceless heritage structures we've got. I'm talking first of the structures, then I'll talk about the heritage areas, which is maintained by government. I said, let me start with government. And I said, we should start. The CPWD didn't even know the rates, which you again brought to my notice, were very different to manage and preserve heritage. What they would build in any new building. We changed these rates. Number two, we entered into an MOU with the British, with UK on heritage management. And we again want to make that a condition that they'll bring in heritage regulations in their building regulations as a part of JNURM, so that we are able to preserve areas. One is the structures, one is the character of a particular area. It takes a lot to preserve Luton's Delhi. Okay, there's a lot of pressure every time. Oh, such a lot of place. Then the press writes that everyone lives in Luton's Delhi. Everything costs. The cost of that, I said, not the cost of living there, it's the cost of preserving that heritage. We need not preserve that heritage. I've had people say that you stay in a bungalow in Luton's Delhi, which is not my bungalow, but the government housing there costs so much of money. But that's the price of preserving heritage.
All right, without wasting any more time, we'll just quickly go through all the awards. It's the Best City Awards, and they are in various categories. We'll start with the first category, which is healthcare. The award has been given for easy access to doctors and hospitals by people from all economic sections, and the winner in this category is Howrah. Can I please request the Minister for Health, West Bengal, Chandra Bhattacharya, to please come on stage and receive the award. Our next category is housing and transport, and the winner is Thiruvananthapuram. Can I please request the Resident Commissioner, Kerala, Ganesh Kumar, Mr. Ganesh Kumar, to please receive the award. The best city in the entertainment category is a city right in our neighborhood. It's Gurgaon. Can I please request the Chief Minister of Haryana, Mr. Bhupinder Singh Hooda, please receive the award. The best city in the education category. The award goes to Chennai. Can I request the Minister for Finance, Mr. O. Paneerselvam, to please come on stage and receive the award. The best city in the environment category is Shimla. Can I please request the Resident Commissioner, Government of Himachal Pradesh, Ms. Upma Chaudhary, to please receive the award. Our next category is crime and safety. The best city, which is considered the safest, is Gandhinagar. Can I please request the Secretary Urban Development, Government of Gujarat, Mr. I.P. Gautam, to come on stage and receive the award. The next category is public services, and the best city in this category is Shimla. Can I please request the Mayor of Shimla, Sanjay Chauhan, to receive the award. Let's move on now to our next category, that for economy, and the winner in this category is Hyderabad. Can I please request the Resident Commissioner, Shashank Goyal, to please receive the award. The best city for investment, the award goes to Chandigarh. Can I request K.K. Sharma, advisor to the administrator, to receive the award. Mr. Sharma. And in each category, giving tough competition to the best city is the best emerging city. In healthcare, the award goes to Nashik. Can I please request the Minister for Public Works Department, Mr. Chhagan Bhujbal, to receive the award. The best emerging city for housing and transport, the award goes to Rajkot. Can I please request I.P. Gautam, Secretary Urban Development, Government of Gujarat. Mr. I.P. Gautam, can you receive the award? Mr. Bhujbal, can we have you on stage again, because the best emerging city for entertainment, the award goes to Nagpur. Can we have a round of applause please for Nagpur? Thank you. In the next category, education, the best emerging city is Madurai. And can I request Mr. K.P. Muniswamy, Minister for Municipal Administration, Government of Tamil Nadu, to receive the award. In fact, Mr. Muniswamy, there is another award that you'll have to collect, the Best Emerging City for Environment. That award also goes to Madurai. I think he deserves a little more applause. 2 awards. Thank you. The best emerging city as far as a crime-free environment is concerned is Surat. Can I request Mr. I.P. Gautam to come on stage and receive the award? And Mr. Gautam, you'll also have to collect the award for Best Emerging City for Public Services because that has been bagged by Vadodara. Mr. Gautam, that's for you as well. The next award is for Best Emerging City in the Economy category, and the award has been bagged by Ludhiana. Can the Chief Secretary of Punjab, Mr. Rakesh Singh, come collect that award? The Best Emerging City for Investment is Coimbatore, and Mr. Nath Vishwanathan, Minister for Power in the Government of Tamil Nadu, received that award. And now we are down to the big 2 awards. The overall best city and the overall best emerging city. The best city overall award goes to Chennai. Can I please request the Minister for Finance, Tamil Nadu, Mr. O. Pannirselvam, to collect this award? Finally, the best overall emerging city, the award goes to Vadodara. Can the Secretary Urban Development Gujarat, Mr. I.P. Gautam, collect it? Thank you very much. Can I please request Mr. Kamal Nath and Mr. Puri to please stay back for revealing the India Today issue on the best city. And now can I please request all the award winners with their trophies to please come on stage. We'd like to have a picture with all of you. Can I please request everyone to come on stage, all the award winners in all the different categories, best city, best emerging cities. They're all our winners on stage. Can we please have a huge round of applause for them? They're all of them here together.